If you haven't already, if you have not already had a video call with the person you're planning on going out on a date with, either before tonight or you're not going to have one, don't do it. You need a video call first, people. No dates from online dating without a video chat to make sure that they are the person that they say that they are, number one. And number two, you want to make sure that you're not wasting your time on the date, because you want to make sure that the person that you're going to go out with is as attracted to you as you are to them and vice versa. Okay? So let's not do this whole situation of, child, I got dressed, I put on my lashes, put on my dress, put on my heels, and go. And this dude is not who he said that he was. That's your fault. You're going to waste a bunch of makeup, dresses, and time. All right? So we need to make sure first, if you planning on a date tonight, Friday, or tomorrow, or some people even go on Sunday. I know a lot of people do brunch dates on Sundays, lunch dates on Sunday before they have to go back to work on Monday. You need to make sure that you had a video call with that person. Do not go on that date without a video call with that person. You never know who you're going out with. If the person refuses to get on a video call with you before a date, that is not a date to go on. That's not a date to go on. You need to make sure that that same energy y'all felt through the texting and the messaging and the pictures and the swiping and all of that foolishness, you need to make sure that that energy is the same when you're on a video chat and you're looking at them face to face. Okay? That's critical, guys. Because if it's not the same, I don't care how lonely you are. I don't care how attention depraved and attention starved you are, and how badly you want some attention and to get out and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. You shouldn't be on that date. That is a waste of your time. It's also a waste of other people's time. Hey, Kim, we don't need to waste people's time, people. All right? Gentlemen, you know that the date is tonight. All right? You need to be making the reservations right now. Okay? Let's not wing it, improvise, we'll figure it out. Let's not do that, okay, gentlemen? Let's not, something will work out. Oh, I know this spot. Let's have a dating plan. Gentlemen, if you want a woman to follow you, be submissive to you, to trust you, you need to have a plan, okay? Do not take any woman on a date without a plan. And always make a backup plan for the plan. For instance, you have reservations at 2 places. When the first reservation, and stagger them. So sometimes restaurants get really busy, or there's an issue, or whatever you might have in larger cities. So let's say the reservation is for 7. Stagger another reservation at a close secondary restaurant for 8, just in case something goes down. Okay? If you get the reservation at 7 and everything is good, you excuse yourself for just a moment, make a phone call to the restaurant, cancel the 8 o'clock reservation. It's very simple. It's about thinking ahead, thinking in advance. Gentlemen, if you meet a date at a restaurant, go out to valet or to the parking lot, wherever she is, to meet her. Do not let her walk into a strange place on her own. It is your duty and your job to get her home just like she came to you, safe. Do not let her walk through a parking lot. And for the love of God, gentlemen, don't go on a date in the hood. Don't go to a place where your peace in any way can be interrupted, okay? Now, ladies, here's the thing. You've been sitting at home. You've been sitting at home. You're bored. You're very bored. You haven't had a chance to go out in a while. You want to go out. You think the dude is cute, but you're not really attracted to him. And you're breaking the rules. The rules are you can only go out with a dude or a man, you can only go out with a woman that you are enthusiastic and excited about dating. And they have to be enthusiastic and excited about dating you. If there are no butterflies, if there is no excitement about going out, okay, then you shouldn't be out on that date. You can go out by yourself. Go out by yourself. Buy yourself a drink. Go out by yourself. Buy yourself dinner. Go sit at the bar. Read a book. Look great. Attract some men. But don't take your ass out on a date spending another person's money if you know you're not really attracted to that person. If you're not really attracted to them, don't go out with them. Period. Gentlemen, if you just want to clap some cheeks, you need to tell her that before you go out. There is no reason to go out on this long ass date, spend all of this money thinking that that's going to get you some cheeks. No. What gets me in the most cheeks is honesty. Honesty gets the most cheeks. I found when I was honest, the cheeks were laid at my feet. So if you're not really into the woman, you can't see it going nowhere, you just want to clap the cheeks, you need to tell her that. You need to tell her that. I don't want to see no videos about y'all getting upset when y'all dropping a woman off for the date and y'all recording yourself talking about, I thought we was going to go in your place. I don't want to see these videos. Ladies, if you got a guy flying you in today, you packing your bag listening to this right now, you get ready to fly to a major city because a guy is flying you in. He does want to have sex with you, ladies. Okay? If you don't want to do that, have him cancel the flight. Okay? You sit your ass in your small little town and stay put. If a guy is flying you from Indiana to Los Angeles, the only reason he's bringing you in is for some cheeks. Sit your ass down. Unpack your bag. If you ain't trying to give up no cheeks. If you're attracted to him and you cool and you trying to, hey, let's do the whole thing, fine, go. But I don't want to see another damn video trending next week about some hood-ass chick that flew into a big-ass city and some guy that spent all of this money on you and you talking about, I ain't come here to do all that. You better stay your ass in Indiana, in Kentucky, in fucking Louisiana. Sin said, so she can't change her mind? Sin, she can change her mind at any time. But a man can also change his mind at any time as well. See, that's why I book one-way tickets. If I'm going to fly you halfway across the world and I'm honest with you before you get there and you get here and you change up on me, you flying yourself back halfway across the world. You flying yourself back home. Then if the vibe is off, then my money vibe is off. You flying yourself back home. I book a hotel room for one night, gentlemen. One night. If I fly a chick in, I book a hotel room for one night, and I book a one-way ticket. If I ain't getting no cheeks that night, if she switched up on me, she could pay for her own hotel and pay for her own way back. Follows. Let's see what she got. Samson, what's up?
All right, so what's going on, bro?
Not much. What you got to
All
say
right,
on that?
first of all, I gotta say that I understand what you're saying. I disagree.
That's fine. What's the premise you disagree on?
Because I feel, well, first of all, let her talk. I want to see what she got to say.
Go ahead, my 2 cents.
Hey, how are you? I
I'm well.
um I just jumped in. I did listen to basically the last comment you said, and I'm sure if the person does change her mind when she gets there, cool. Um, the only question I'm asking is, have you guys discussed that part of the arrangement up front as well? In that, if this thing goes south, I'm not obligated to fly you back. I know that sounds weird, but that might have been a question that other people are wondering as well.
Uh,
My 2 cents. I'm
Yeah.
very honest about everything. I have 11 rules of
uh,
dating, and the first rule about what your expectations are. Be honest about who you are. Be honest about what um, you want from the other person.
Wait,
You
it
have to be honest.
depends, sir. Can I say
Hold on for a
something?
second, Samson. Hold on. Let me finish 2 cents and I'll come back. I'll
All
jump back to
right.
you. You got to be honest.
Yeah.
Now, I've flown. I live in Los Angeles, right? And I've flown a lot of women from all around the world, right? Into Los Angeles. Women from Dubai, women from London. I fly them in because I want to spend time with them, right? I make it very clear. This is what I want to do when you get here. We're going to go to this. We're going to do this, 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 and this. I want to clap your cheeks. Are you okay with that? If
Well,
she says yes, no problem. Jump on the flight. We're going to have a great time. If she says no, that gives me the opportunity to make a decision. Do I still want to spend the money on this? Do I still want her to come? Right? That's the question. But everything is honest and everything is upfront. And for the people in the comments that's saying it sounds like a business deal, you goddamn right, it's a business deal because you got to buy a plane ticket, get a hotel, feed her. She gonna forget something. Women always forget shit on trips. No matter how many bags you guys pack, and no matter how much shit you bring, you forget some shit.
Well,
So we got to go to the store and get that shit. All right. So this is a business arrangement. Flying people in is business. Go ahead, Samson. What you got to say?
so I'm not gonna tell her I want to clap her cheeks, bro. I ain't doing all
Why not?
that, bro. She gonna find out when we get there. I'm saying,
Well, why would you do? Why would you
like,
not tell her before?
I ain't gonna tell her, bro. I got game. I ain't gonna do all that, bro. I'm just gonna let it happen. We gonna see when we get to the crib. We gonna find out
What?
when I turn on. We gonna find out when I turn on Netflix. We gonna see what she gonna do. She gonna go home. She gonna buy her own ticket back. I don't know what to tell you. That's what I'm saying. I got game. I disagree 'cause I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to see if you know what you talking about.
I got zero game. All I got is the honest truth. All I can
Ain't
do
going
is be
all
honest.
that.
I got no game. Zero. All I can do is be my game is I'm honest. I tell women what I expect straight up. And if they ain't with it, then they don't get on the plane.
Well, I ain't gonna have them say. I ain't gonna have them thinking I'm just trying to clap their tree. They gonna when we get to wherever we our destination is, they gonna see what I'm trying to do. They ain't gonna find out at first. I ain't gonna tell them.
But why
But
wouldn't
that's
you
I'm,
tell
all
them?
you're trying
I'm,
to do.
I think that that's part of the problem.
I
That
don't
we,
know. We gonna find out when we get to the crib what I'm
but
trying to do.
I think that's part of the
Uh,
problem, don't you? Because
no, I don't.
you got these
I
videos
don't.
going viral. This guy spent $5,000 to get this woman here. It's a viral video. She arrives at the hotel, walking around butt naked, talking about she ain't gonna give him none. Talking about she ain't gonna
Well,
give him none.
no, that never happened with me. No, I ain't gonna
So
spend 5 grand.
you closed every woman that you ever tried to smash. Every single one. You 100%.
Not everyone, but I could do if I mean it's like this. I be telling I'm gonna spit. I'm gonna be like, yo, you pretty. Is she gonna come through? We gonna do what we gonna do. I ain't taking her no $5,000 trip. I'm gonna take her to like the mall or something. I don't know. I'm gonna take her
Kana,
no.
what you got to say on this? And now I'm coming to you, Vada.
I wanted to speak to the point where the lady was saying, where she asked her question about um, her changing her mind, and is that okay? That what she said?
Yeah, she said, and my 2 cents. What was it exactly? I don't want to misquote you. What was exactly that you said? You
Oh,
were
I didn't.
saying, you was asking.
My question was to you was, I was just wondering, um, would you, when you say you're completely open and honest, is part of that honesty, including that in the event that um, we decide we want to get romantic and you don't want to, basically, is that said up front that you're not going to finance her ticket back? I mean, that's just hypothetical, being playing the devil's advocate. That's all.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead, Kana.
I mean, the whole thing is being honest. Across the board, like you said. I think what happens today, they like to play with men a lot, and I don't disagree with what Don is saying because I'm sure that he knows that things like that can happen, which is why he's being upfront in the beginning, right? So if you changing your mind, then you better change your mind while you over there on the other side of the world,
Yeah.
and don't come. And see, I have a problem with women acting like they don't know what's going on. Anytime a man spends any kind of substantial amount of money on you,
Yeah.
right? You know what the deal is. So
Might
if you
be.
know that, you need to reject the date. You need to reject the date. I don't care how good it makes you feel. I don't care if you're excited about this man spending money on you and you get to tell all your girlfriends. I don't care about that. Stop playing with these men because that young lady in that hotel room could have got hurt. And I
Right.
blame both of them for that. And the brother down at the end down there, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, okay? When you say I ain't telling her nothing, I get
Wait, Shannon, can I talk? Hey,
however,
culture, can I,
go ahead.
the culture, can I say something?
Go ahead.
I had to turn on. I had to turn on my camera just honestly because I wanted you like because when you had came in, I wasn't. We was talking. It was just me and him and my 2 cent. I'm like, dang, this is a good looking sister. Like, I'm not gonna like if me and you were talking, I'm not gonna tell. Like, I'm not gonna tell you my intentions. Like, I honestly, if you are you single? Because if you were single, I might have to hop on. I don't know.
Hmm.
But what I'm trying to say is, if we was talking, I'm not gonna tell you that I'm trying to, what I'm saying, take care of you.
Right. I understand that.
But
And
I'm not gonna rape. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna R word. I'm not like that. I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, women. I ain't doing that. I'm just saying, like, when we get there, if you say no, I'm gonna have to let you go. But I'm not gonna, because if I tell you, you're gonna think I'm a weirdo. I'm not gonna tell you that.
Well, that's
I'm
what you
not gonna
said, but
like,
that's what you
no.
said. You said your game was just that good. The thing
It
is,
is
this is
that
just,
good.
and I'm sure it is, and I do clean up pretty well too. I'm just here laying, I'm just chilling out. However, I will say that with this lady or any person, when you're being very honest about a woman coming to see you, there are some things that are understood. A woman should know that if she's accepting some significant gifting in some form of fashion from a man, you pretty much have made up your mind that you like this man too, and you're likely to want to, be with him in some kind of special way. However, if you get there and for some reason he's not your type or you're not his type, honey, you must be prepared to pay your own way back because he has a right to change his mind as well. Or just, just be prepared. Women, don't go anywhere that you're not willing to finance your own way. That's what I'm wanting to add in terms of the question and how I view it in terms of my response.
Go ahead, Vada. Go ahead, Vada.
I can appreciate the honesty in these situations, right? It's not as though we're going 20 minutes from my home on a date, and I can figure out my way back. If, and that's a big if, I am traveling outside of my home area to see a person, let me know all the terms and conditions up front. But also on that, because we're both adults, hey, what are you expecting here? Are you expecting to sleep with me? Is this something that we decide when we get there? Like, what are the terms? Give me the terms up front, and I'll make the decision up front. But it's also up to you not to assume terms.
Wait, hold
So if
on.
she's not
I say
giving you
something,
the
culture.
terms, you get
Culture,
the
can I say
terms.
something? Culture.
Go ahead, Samson.
I want to respond to him before he says something. Can I do that? I
Yeah,
want
go ahead.
Wait,
Go ahead, Kana.
okay,
I,
she
I
going
want
or am I going?
You going? Kana's going, and then you,
I
Samson.
want to
Okay.
respond back to you because you said something that I want to respond to, and then we can, So, I don't disagree with what you said, okay? Because what I hear you saying is that I don't have to say anything, even though you might be expecting that. But if she doesn't do it, then you know that that's the last date. I don't actually disagree with that or what not. But if you are saying in that moment, if she says no and you make a move and she says no, and then you like, oh, but you know what time it is, I don't agree with that. I just agree with, okay, respecting her boundary, respecting that she's not gonna do it, and then that's the last date. Is that what you're trying to say, young man, down at the bottom?
Samson.
Talking to me?
Yeah,
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 you.
yeah. No,
That
it's like, yeah. It's like,
okay.
I'm not gonna be like, I wanna do the dirty with her to her face when I first meet her. Like I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Let's go out. I'm gonna take her out. We gonna hang out. We gonna come back to the crib. Now I'm gonna let her know what it is. Yeah, I mean, she
But
already
On the
knows in
first
her mind.
day,
that's why
She
Don
already knows.
phone
Wait,
call.
but if she's coming to my crib, she already knows what's going down.
but
So
you're taking it back to
when
your home on the first day.
yeah, I mean, I done it like an hour after I met her. It don't
Mm.
matter with me. I can do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
Mhm.
just like, uh, what's her name on top? Shayna, Speak, Channel,
Kanan. Kanan.
Kana. Yeah, Kana. We're gonna have to talk later, honestly, me and you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry,
So,
coach. I don't mean to be like that
wait.
on the live.
So
I just
here,
keep looking at
let me explain the prop. Let me explain the challenge. Let me explain the
what's
challenge.
going on.
Okay. Here's what the challenge is. Right. Like sometimes when I bring women in, they're coming from literally the other side of the world. Right. Like Dubai, London, Spain. They're coming from far.
Yeah.
I, you know,
Looking at rich.
that
You
is
find a
that
way,
is an expensive ticket.
right?
So I'm gonna have a conversation with them before they get there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Before they get on the plane, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is what it is. This
Mm-hmm.
is why I'm bringing you. I want to have fun. I want to have a good time.
Yep.
But if you ain't got the attraction to me where you don't want to clap no cheeks, don't get on the plane. Don't get on the
I
plane.
agree, bro.
I got I got 6, 7 more in the chamber.
What's your
Mm.
success rate, Don? I think I know.
Mm.
Doing that,
Yeah.
99.9%.
Okay.
Because I'm honest.
So, because
They know what they
oh,
expect. Out of all of the times that I've flown a woman in, I've only had to send two back. Two.
two
Two
back for real. Why? Well, can you
two
tell
The
they
time to
they got here
tango.
they got here and switched up on me.
me? Okay. Okay.
Well,
Ooh.
I didn't send them back. They had to scrounge their own ticket back or
Uh,
whatever. They did.
oh,
Right?
Don, let me ask you something,
Go ahead.
too, because so what I'm seeing, if we meet on a dating site or whatnot, and you're flying me in. Now, I know that it's different with you, right? Because there's this whole experience. But
Right?
if the only thing that, what am I gaining other than being on the same turf as you in order to like interact with each other? Like, what did I gain that you didn't? We both got to be in each other's presence. Like, you just paid for it. You know what I mean?
What
And
did
I
you
don't feel like
gain, you said?
she's getting something out of coming to see you specifically.
What are you getting?
Not from you specifically, not from you. I know we like going out, we fine dining, we doing all that, right? But just in an average situation,
Well,
what's the leverage that makes them want to then sleep with you because you paid for the ticket to get us
well,
in
here's
the same
here's the
place?
thing. Like we talk like women out here got all of this money. I find it funny because the women that are doing good, they're quick to jump on my post and be like, I'll just buy my own ticket and I'll pay for this and I'll pay for that and I'll pay for this. I wonder how many of them got 5 stacks to pay for a plane ticket from Dubai to the US, to Los Angeles right now. A lot of them be capping. The average woman in this country makes about $50,000 a year.
Hmm.
That is not a lot of money when you account for rent, all the other bills, feeding yourself. They ain't got 5 stacks.
Laying
10%,
around.
10% of their annual income laying around. I live in a destination place.
Hmm.
I live in Newport Beach. It's a destination city. People go their whole that vacation. Now somebody's saying, "Oh, this vacation is on me. We're gonna do all of this stuff. We're gonna have a good time." But here are the rules. This is the breakdown, the caveat of it. Caveat of it. Do you agree? Don't you agree? That's why they come. They're going on vacation. They're having a good time.
No, Don, I'm
And
not
they
asking about you specifically. I know that an average guy, right? An average guy that's making that same 50 that does this, and maybe he didn't pay a $5,000 ticket. Maybe it was a $500 ticket because he got her like she came from New York to Chicago or something,
mm-hmm,
right? So we were interested in each other, and now we're face to face because we were interested in each other.
mm-hmm.
Hey,
What
wait, can I ask something?
you saying? What are you saying, Vada? Real quick,
Like,
Samson.
what else
Let me
is he getting other than being in the same place in order to see if you guys really like enjoy each other in a relationship way?
you're having a good time. That's what people want to do. They want to get out from around their surroundings. I mean, if you live in a shitty place, and there's a lot of people in our country that live in shitty places,
Like,
you want to get out of your shitty surroundings and get to a better place. Most people do, right?
pussy experience.
If you live in a shitty place, you want a better, different experience, right? Go ahead, Samson.
Yeah. Wait, can I say my voice is
Yeah,
my voice? I'm not sleepy. It's my voice.
You
she
got that
mentioned
old, you got that old sexy voice. 2 cents. I'm gonna drop you. Bring somebody else in.
Bye.
All right.
hey,
Go. Go
she
ahead, G.
mentioned, all right, she mentioned Chicago. I wanted to ask Chana, where
Kanai.
she's. Oh, I'm sorry, beautiful. I didn't mean to say. I want to ask her where if she's in Chicago or not, because I'll drive to get her. I mean, I ain't gonna, you know,
Where
I'll
you at?
drive.
Where
I'm in
you at?
Chicago.
You
I'm
in
in
Chicago?
Chicago. She looks like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She look like a banana. Like she got that whole yellow. Was I not supposed to say that? Banana?
You done made a blush.
She look like a banana split.
Hey,
Let her do the
Kanai, that
split
man that
on me.
called you a sexy banana. Kanai is looking cute on this Friday.
She
She is
can't do
looking
that,
cute.
bro. She can't put
Hey,
her camera on and
hey,
look like
Sherilyn.
expect me to
Sherilyn,
take
you are
Oh,
looking cute this
wait,
Friday.
hold on, wait, bro.
Kanai,
Can I say something? Culture, can I say something?
go ahead.
Cause like with me, brother, it's like I might just say what's on my mind. I have a problem like I might just say it. I don't know. But she can't come on this live and look like that and expect me not to say anything. Or you know, she looks good. She knows she does. Why
Oh,
she
Lord.
gonna turn the camera on and then tempt people
Oh,
like that?
Lord.
Put the
Hey,
audio
well,
on.
y'all need to follow each other. Sherilyn, go ahead, Sherilyn.
So,
Go
if
ahead.
for a man to like, for a man, when you're talking to somebody who's distance away,
Yeah.
you guys are there's something there. There's feelings, there are emotionals because I feel like if you're talking to somebody on Facebook or Instagram or even TikTok, you're creating some sort of connection emotionally, because
Right.
if you guys can have that communication, you're creating an emotional connection, which I believe for a lot of women, emotional is a lot of us is that's what we need to clap cheeks. That's just what we need. So if you're going to have a man pay for you, then I thought yeah, that's theirs. And if you
And
don't want to when you get there, then you didn't have that. You guys weren't connecting. You were just looking for a free ride to go hang out somewhere. That's just what it was.
No, you
That's
Go
how
could
I
ahead.
get
feel.
there. He
I
could
think
like
that's a good
smell
point.
like
Go ahead,
old
tonight.
pickle juice or some shit.
Did you say Bada? Say that again, Bada.
I said, nah, you could get there and he like smell like old pickle juice or something. He taking you in his mama basement. Like it's all kind of stuff that could go
Yo,
wrong.
we got bananas. We got pickles. Y'all hungry?
But
Y'all
I'm
done
just
came on
saying,
here
like
hungry
if
as
you're,
hell this one.
but like if you connected with somebody like that, then you can be like, hey, bro, like if you want me to get in the bed with you, like you're gonna have to go get cleaned up. Like you should have created that relationship where, in some sense, you can be honest and be real with them. Like, your breath is hot right now. Please don't kiss me. Go, go take care of that, and then we can get back to where we were gonna go.
Hey,
See?
culture, bro, I gotta go. I gotta
All right,
go, bro.
brother. Come back later. Thank you.
All right, Shannon. I'm
Yo,
I'm just saying.
she said, your breath smell. Hey, you smell like pickle juice.
can I say this? Um, and that's one thing too, though, Don. Uh, it's not like that, because you you can tell. Like you might can't smell the odor, but from what I'm looking at on the other side of this screen, looking at you, I know you do not smell.
No.
I think that men need to realize that their hygiene is very important. To stay clean, to stay shaved, or your beard is straight. I like men with beard, like Don. He got the beard going, it be shining and glistening all over the place. His lips is always oiled up. He got his hands clean and it ain't ashy. He always presentable. I know he's
Right.
good. I know he smelled good. I don't know what he got on. Versace. I don't know if he got
Breathe.
beanie. I don't even know what he got on, but I know
Breathe.
what you got. Creed. There you go.
Yeah.
Creed. There it is. So I know he's smelling good, and for me, that's everything. You have to be in a certain. You got to smell good. Your body got to be tight. I mean, I'm not overly shallow, but I need that. I don't
Right.
like a person that's out of shape. I'm sorry. I like a health conscious person. So if I'm on the phone with you and we're talking video chat and I'm seeing you in the bathroom, you done brush your teeth with me, I see how you're clean. I know you clean.
Right.
You on the phone with somebody and you've never seen them take a shower.
You never see them brush their teeth.
You never,
You never see them brush their
you
teeth
never.
ever.
I mean, brother be on the phone brushing his teeth, like putting on. I
Mhm.
I didn't see the whole get down. Oh yeah, the brother's okay. Yeah, okay. He clean. Thank God he clean.
What's up, Joey? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen, man. Listen, I get on here. I'm thinking you're going to be talking about something else. And we still go. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So, first, I want to say that you were right. Most women, the average woman today, and especially in the US, they don't have 5 grand just sitting around. Okay. Out of millionaires in this country, 12% are men and only 4% are women. So, that's the statistics. But I will say this, and I didn't say this the other day when I was on here with you and we were talking about what this man and this woman. Um, the only way in which me and you, Don, differ, because I agree with you on everything else except the fact that I would still have flown her back, but me, I would have flown to her. I wouldn't have flown her out to me. That creates too much unnecessary BS that could happen that I wanna make sure it doesn't even begin to happen. And the reason why I would have done that is because let's say she gets there and this is what happens. She changes her mind. I don't want to be the guy that says, all right, now you got to find a way to fly back. Because then what if she changes her mind back to wanting to sleep with me? I would feel that's coercion. Coercion is force, and force is the R word. And I ain't never going to be that guy.
Let me
So to
tell you.
me,
Let me tell
So
you
to
why.
me,
Let me respond to that, Joey. Let me tell you why I don't fly to women. I have two reasons why I don't fly to women. All right. First reason is most of the time when you're dating someone, you meet them on a dating website. You're not the only one they swipe right on. Okay.
oh yeah,
They're dating multiple men. Okay.
we
So
know that.
one of my rules, rule number 11, if a woman is dating multiple men, she must come to me. That is rule. That is rule number 11. You have to come. I don't give a damn if you live in Antarctica. You better find some snowshoes, get a sled, some dogs, make it to a small airport, one of those prop planes, and get your ass over here. You must come to me. That's rule number 11. The other part why I don't go to women is because sometimes the women that you like live in shitholes. And I live in a destination place.
That's true.
I am
Oh,
not
you so
leaving the
bougie.
comfort of the shores of Newport Coast to go to Biloxi, Mississippi.
Not Biloxi, bro. Not
I ain't doing
Biloxi.
it.
I used to live in
Yeah, you
Biloxi.
too
Don't do
good
that
for
to
your
Biloxi.
roots,
Biloxi is a
baby.
Bro,
beautiful city.
I
Now
am
he too
not,
good for his roots.
I am not doing it. Why am I gonna leave the
Uh,
court? I'm gonna leave Newport Coast, Joey, to go to Flint, Michigan.
well, here's the thing too.
Oh,
I don't have to listen, but here's the thing. If I got it like that, right? I can fly to the nearest nice city and rent a car and drive to her, pick her up, and bring her to the nice city. So if I'm like that, then I'm gonna find a way to where I can make sure that I'm in a good position for myself. Because let's say I get there and I drive to her and I realize, yeah, she ain't what I'm feeling. I can drive back to the nice city and find something that I'm looking for. So
Right.
either way, it's not a wasted trip.
But see, here's the thing. All right. If on those two occasions where I had those two women that I had to let them make their own way back home, I need that. I need your return flight money to bring the other chick in, the backup plan in.
oh shit.
So
Wait,
this is
Don,
a
what if so you
I
get
can't
her
get
there
with you
and
listen,
she's
today.
not
I
feeling
can't get with
her?
you
bro.
today.
It's good. I'm a businessman, right?
I get that. I
So
understand.
at
I
some
get what you're
point,
saying.
at
But
some
yeah,
point. So what's the goal? The goal is I close the deal. I want to celebrate. I want to bring a beautiful woman in to celebrate, right? I select said beautiful woman. Beautiful woman knows what's going on. I tell beautiful woman, hey, we're going to go out. We're going to go to this party in the hills. We're going to Javier's. We're going to have a good time. We're going to get back. We're going to clap cheeks. She's like, cool. She get there. She was like, I don't want to clap cheeks no more, but I want to stay and be with you. I say, cool. You got to go back to the airport. I take her back to the airport, drop her off at the airport. As soon as I drop her off, I pick up the phone. I call who's next up. Who's next up? Oh, you next up. Hey, I'm gonna put you on a flight. You got your bag ready? Okay. I need that money. I'm still flying somebody in because the plan is to have a great time. Somebody's getting
yeah,
their cheeks clapped.
Wait,
So I gotta
Don.
go down the line and I need that revenue for the next woman.
yeah.
That's
Don,
not your
what if you
revenue anymore. That's the next woman's revenue.
it's not your budget? What if you get her there and you're not feeling her?
I've had that happen before. Then I've had that's a great question, Vada. I've had it happen before where I've flown in a woman and I'm just like, I'm not feeling this shit. I just don't clap her cheeks. And we have
Are
a
you
good
flew
time.
in to clap cheeks? We clapping cheeks.
We listen, I've had it where I've had it where I've given her some money, given her an allowance to shop, to go do some things, whatever. You want to bring one of your girlfriends in? I've done that before. I've had a girl that she got here and she was supposed to be here for 4 days. And she got here and I'm like, listen, I'm not really feeling her like that. And so I told her, I was like, I got you your own hotel room. Do you want to bring one of your girlfriends in? I'll give you guys a budget and y'all can party and have a good time. She was disappointed, but she brought one of her girlfriends in. See, I
Hmm.
treat women well. I believe in treating women well. But I ain't
I
hitting
respect that.
nothing. I ain't hitting nothing that's going to put a stain on my reputation now.
Don, quick question. Quick question. You going to Las Vegas this weekend?
I was thinking about it. Why?
Because I was wondering if you got done what you needed to get done so you can enjoy Las Vegas this weekend.
That depends on the call that I got at 10:15.
Oh, well, good luck. I hope you
Yes.
get it.
If the call is right at 10:15, then I am clear to go to Vegas. Clear.
Now, I'll say this. I agree on the reputation part, and that's why I said what I said earlier. Because my reputation means more to me than clapping cheeks.
And I
Because there's
respect
too
your
many women out here that like to play games. And listen, I'm not saying it happens all the time, but some of these women like to go and press charges against men over shit that ain't never happened. And I cut all that shit out. You're not going to
Just
ruin
wait.
my life over some bullshit.
Just to
So,
let you gentlemen know, this is a common thing in LA. We have consent forms included
yep,
with NDAs.
yep.
We have consent forms with NDAs, right? Do you consent to getting your cheeks clapped?
That's crazy. Put that on there. Let that be the
see, I
verbiage.
respect like I get your opinion, Beach. But my thing is I date for a husband. So if I'm away from him and if he's 3 hours, 17 hours, whatever it is, I want to come to him because if I'm honest, I'm going to see if he can lead while I'm there.
Okay, that's
But
fair
wouldn't he
enough.
be able to do that while, if he flew out to you, right? Wouldn't he
I don't
still
want
be
to
able to
lead.
do that there?
That's the thing. Me personally, I don't want to lead because when I want to get married, like there's this thing that I believe I want to submit.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
so the first few times I would prefer to go out to him to see how he is in his own area and how does that look? And then if it would be to him to come to me, then yeah, of course I would have like a little couple of things planned. But then would you take that extra step further and take a look what's in my area?
Go
Can you plan it for yourself still too? Like for us, I do like that.
go ahead, Kanan.
Go ahead.
I I was taught by my aunts that you as a woman should always allow a man to come to you because
Yeah.
if he comes to your house, you know where everything is.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
he it's a safety thing. I'm not into the, I'm gonna go that way unless I really, really know that person. And that means we've been talking on that video chat for a minute, right?
Yeah.
And I just think that if he is a man, it doesn't matter where he is. He's a leader wherever he goes. So
Exactly.
you will see him lead even if he came to you. He will treat everything Don is saying. That's a leader. That's taking leadership. That's leadership. Like in a dating world, he's taking the moves. He got the dinner. He planned everything out. That's leadership quality right there. Because you can go to him and he ain't got nothing together, or vice versa, and there's no plan. It's just like Don said at the beginning, just let it fly and we'll just figure it out when you get
Yeah,
here. All that is a turn off to a woman.
no.
Don knows
Mhm.
it's a turn off to a woman when a man doesn't have a plan or some kind of order to something. And that's leadership. So if you get that feeling and that man is either coming to you or you going to him, it don't matter. He's supposed to be a leader wherever you go, wherever he go.
And that's the thing too, is my thing is I'm flying out to you because I don't want any of the BS. Plus, I don't need you to come to me to be able to lead because I know how to use the internet. So I know what part of the world you live in. I can get online and I can look for museums, parks, different things to do, attractions, public places, right? So I can do all those things and I can have an itinerary together before I even come to you, right?
But
Because that's
but
what a man does.
but Joey, I can say this. All right, let me say this. I've been to a lot of places in the world. I keep notes from all of the cities that I've gone to. I got a
Mhm.
document that's searchable, and I know the restaurants. I know the entertainment spots. I know the promoters. I know all of these things. But if I'm going to a place, Joey, that I've never been, for instance, let's say I was going to a woman and she lives in, I don't know, Tampa, Florida, and I'm going to
Mhm.
Tampa, Florida to see her. All right. I don't know much about Tampa, Florida, because when I go to Florida, I go to Miami. So what I need to do is, if we're planning to hang Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Bush
I got to
Garden.
fly in on Thursday. The restaurant that I'm going to take her to, I need to scout it, right? The
Yeah.
places the venues that I'm going to go to, I need to scout it. I need to meet the management. I need to know what I'm going to do, because it's one thing that I do not like, and that is chaos and confusion when I go anywhere, right? You know, chaos and confusion. I'm used to the way that they do things in LA. If you want to go to a club, usually you can buy a table. I'm not used to waiting in line and elbowing people out of the way to get a drink. I don't like that. So I want to go to a place where we can have a conversation and I don't have to leave you at the table for 28 minutes while I go to the bar and get a drink, only for us to take a shot, and then I got to go right back to the bar and do the same thing all over again. These are the things that I kind of worry about in the dating world, because I've had a situation where I've been like that. And I was with a bad chick in Vegas, and we went to the new spot on the top of Circa. It's this really nice bar where all of the windows open up at the top of Circa, right? And they didn't have bottle service or waitresses. So you had to go to the bar to get drinks. Now, while I was at the bar, every single time, dudes think that the woman that I was with, was by herself. So I came back twice to dudes sitting in my seat, right? Sitting in my seat. Now, she's told them, I'm with somebody, blah, 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 blah. Dudes can be aggressive. That's just how
Yeah.
it is. So I like to be in a situation where the environment, I understand it. I understand the lay of the land, but I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But bro, I'm not leaving the safety and the beauty of Newport Coast for your small city. I ain't doing that shit.
I
I
mean, I
ain't doing
get
it.
that. I get that. I understand that. I just listen. Like I'm 39. I have kids. I'm not putting myself in a position where legal shit get involved and all. You know, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not.
Then,
There's
then,
too much shit in the world right now where people like to play games with other people's lives. I'm just not going to do it.
then you gotta have the consent form, my boy, and the
Yeah.
NDA agreement
Yeah.
on deck. I got
But
it
see,
in
that's the thing too, is
DocuSign.
if I got to do that, then I'm just going to stay single forever, right? if I
My
got
boy,
to have documents to protect me, like what's the point in even dating at this point? Like
hey,
for real, I just be a single.
I can tell you one thing, those documents have come in handy for a lot of people. I've never had to use it because I've never had that problem where I had to pull out the document. But it's
Yeah.
there. But listen, I gotta cut this one because I got my meeting coming up. But it's been a good live. Thanks, Kanad. Thanks, Cheryl Lynn. Thanks, Joey. Thanks, Father. Thanks, my 2 cents. Thanks,
Thanks for having me.
Samson. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back later, but I gotta rock out right now. Thank you,
All right,
guys.
thanks for having me.
All right. Bye bye.
Have a good one.